All right, quick small stack of vintage to go through. That is new. All right, first up, we got a nicely centered 67 Maze. Try to hold these at the right angle so there's less glare. But that's a nice clean Lily in a 6. Another nice copy that is centered K-line 69 and a 6. Eddie Matthews in a 7. 61 tops. Here's a nice checklist. Thought this one had a shot at a 9, but it got an 8. Great centering as well on this one. A few of these I'm going to keep for my set as upgrades, and then I'll just rotate the one that I swap with and put that up for sale. This one's a keeper. Have had this for a while. This is the Opeachy version. You can see the bright dark tan and then the bright, or that more like a deep reddish orange on the back there. Printed in Canada. This one I thought had a shot at a 9, but I'm still going to keep this for my set. This is the mini 75 tops. This one's available. I did grade a few doubles and stuff in here so I can liquidate and get some more money for some more cards. So trade or for sale. Willie Mays in a 4, 1960 tops. This one is a double, but I think I'm going to hang on to it just because how awesome the centering is on this. Nice Reggie in a 4. Does have a little bit of edge wear here. Right about here, and then just some soft corner touches. Otherwise, it's pretty damn nice. Could have got a 5, but nothing wrong with a 4 when it looks like that. It's still available, but you know, those are the ones I just in no rush to sell. Maze in a 5. There's another one. Same thing with this one. Really tough to get top to bottom, left to right, almost perfect centering. Not a super valuable card, but just looks great in a 4 there. This one's got that, I call it that factory cut. Almost looks like it's got a rough cut here, which you'll see on a lot of cards from this era, fresh out of the pack. Obviously centering's an issue top to bottom, but just a clean copy. And a lot of times you can see this ink up here, almost like it's like a black ink dots. You'll see cards that have a smear going across them. Common from that set. 60s, 61s, you'll see like that. There's other sets, but you'll see, I think this Clemente has a little bit of that on it. Another nice copy here, centered 4 for Clemente in the 69. Here is a 7. I was kind of shocked it's almost the same card when you really look at it. You know, thin on the bottom, this one's thin on the top, but size-wise, this is almost the same card. This one got a 7. Great color, though. I mean, this thing's... I always like to let that light roll across the surface like that. You can see some of that that ink right there. That could just even be some color bleeding through the color prior to the orange. or whatever rolled over the top of it. But yeah, real nice copy here. I wish Topps would come back with this. You see a lot of that in the 60s and 70s. Nice Clemente and a 7. I've got like 7 or 8 of these. No matter what I send in, it's going to be a 4. Centering, color. I know it shows up more on the edges and stuff like that with this edge wear because of the dark borders, but this is no different than any 5 or 6 that you see. It's not. I guess you could make an argument for that corner, but when you see these 6s and 7s with this white border, you know, and stuff like this, it's no different. But the one I got a while ago, maybe several months ago, that one is definitely not a 4. If this is a 4 and that one's a 4, I think that was the only complaint I had on the whole entire order. You know, and I'm fine with this being a 4, but the other one, if you watch my previous vintage video, there's just no way. Another nice centered copy. Maybe just a touch thin on the bottom, but left to right. And the color on this is great. You know, if this is what a 4 is today, I mean, I'm attacking the PSA Vintage 4 bin at every show. Some cards are just too nice, you know? And at that price, if they're priced at a 4, you got to go for them. Great color on this one too. A lot of times you'll have some snow in the background here, but this background here is really bold. Does have the corner touches, but again, that's a 4. That's great. I swapped this out. I had a 7, miscut 7. Either OC or MC, and a 7. And I have like 2 more copies to get graded, so we'll see how they go, because I think there's one that might be just a bit nicer, and the other ones might be a little bit less than this, so we'll see what those come back at, and I'll obviously keep that in my set and then swap it out later. This is also for my set that I've had for a while. I think I was going to grade the Maze and the Clemente. I'm not sure why, I just backed off, but very clean back, you know, no touching on here, maybe just a hair up here. But green all the way on all 4 borders. Got a 5. You know, I'd probably say a little tough on that one. But again, that's from my set. It's not going nowhere. And this is another piece to my complete set. I do have the set finished. I've been patiently waiting for a cleaner copy of the Koufax. That's the only one I have that's got some writing on it, or maybe even some paper loss. The old Peachy set, especially from this year, is just so extremely tough, but happy to get this one back. I think I just graded some in this order where I said, hey, I'm going to pay for some plastic for some of my own stuff, and then sell and trade and have some more stuff for whoever's interested. But yeah, this is a nice O-Peachy Palmer rookie and a 7. So now I have slabbed up the regular rookie, the O-Peachy, and the Venezuelan, which I think I have the 2nd or 3rd, maybe 3rd highest graded Venezuela copy. I think it's a 5, I want to say. It's tough to get anything above a 2 or a 3 in those, but nice addition to the Palmer run and obviously my set build. So happy with that. Other than 1 or 2 of those, I'd say that probably that 64. Maybe the Maze here. And then definitely this one here. thought was a bit stronger than a 5. But not terrible. We're talking really, really close, you know, can go either way type of deal. And that's just what grading is about. So otherwise, pretty good stack there. So hope you guys enjoyed the vintage. Of course, I love it. I know you guys know that I break modern stuff, and I have vintage stuff on the site as well. I mean, late 70s all the way up till now and stuff like that. But I know on Fridays we primarily do a lot of modern and new things. And the reason I bring this up because someone mentioned when I was in the live, you know, that they love vintage or whatever, and you know, I know you primarily do this or that, but my main collection always has been vintage. I do have both modern and vintage, but vintage has always been my number one and my go-to. Maybe I'll start showing some more of my collection and posting some more videos out there, getting back to the sharing the collection stuff. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. And if you're watching this and you're new, feel free to drop a comment. Appreciate that. And then come by Friday. And even if you're not into modern, it's just a good hangout for baseball card talk. And it's our Card Shop Live every Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern. See ya.